if you have to talk about another big game that's going to happen tomorrow, because I think now every day is going to be a big game. It's almost like a big game tomorrow, but every day.
Long jam, yeah.
Yeah, so
every day is a big day.
the traffic jam is not only at reaching the Wankhede stadium, but the traffic jam is on the points table because Mumbai take on Gujarat, match number 57 at Mumbai. Again, do or die for Mumbai. I mean, it's just that position where everyone wants to win. Gujarat wants to win because they want to secure themselves in the top two. So this is a, well, go for it all kind of a game.
It is, but having said that, Mumbai can still afford to lose one and they still have 2 more games in hand to get to that 16. So it's not as dire. Gujarat is safe. I mean, at this point in time, you can't see 16 not qualifying. Very difficult for it. Again, mathematically, you can find a way where 16.
Yeah, but they just want that queue.
Yeah,
it feels good, no?
They feel that queue and they want that 1 or 2. They definitely want. But that's the thing. That Mumbai still, even if they lose this, they can go through. But if they win this, they are really in pole position. And I think, again, this is going to be a very interesting match because of the way these two teams stack up. Mumbai, again, huge resurgence now. Both teams coming off winning matches. Both teams looking a bit in form. Mumbai is like that one thing. Score as much as you want to. I've got the batting. My boys will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they're looking at every match.
We'll have a look at Mumbai's squad because I think Tilak Verma will be fit for tomorrow. So the question comes now, where does he fit in?
Oh,
so for me, that's a question of problem of plenty.
It is very much a problem of plenty because of what's happened with him not playing. So he didn't play, and it was a surprise when he didn't play at Chennai, I think it was. And Nehal Vadera played well there in a losing cause, but he played decently and he got a half century. And you sort of thought, oh, wonder, how do you kind of gauge this half century? And you couldn't, you know, it was his first one. It looked like he was okay and he could play, and you kind of weren't sure, has he kind of come up under the pressure or not able to tell. But then the innings he played next just said, hold on, if you weren't sure, this will give you some sort of idea. I mean, to be able to say in an innings where once again Surya Kumar Yadav puts on a show and you're able to notice that there's this youngster at the other end and is going toe-to-toe with him. When I say toe-to-toe, not the same, but noticeable, memorable, for all the right reasons. He played particularly well. So which one do you go with? That's the question. Because Tilak Verma, my goodness. And when you say a problem of playing, there are a few of these youngsters around actually in this season who you watch and you think, my goodness, how are these guys doing this? And batting in the difficult position of being 5 and 6 and having to boss the middle and the back end. So yeah, good luck.
I think there's a way they can fight their way out of it. If you could put up that team again. So you go Rohit, Surya, Ishan, Nehal, and Tilak Verma. Take out Tristan Stubbs. You've got Cameron Green and Tim David out there. Then you got Piyush Chawla, Jason Behrendorff, and Akash Madhwal. So what happens is that you play the extra batsman when you're batting, and when you're bowling, you have the option of, so you're playing with only 3 international players. Cameron Green, Tim David, and say Behrendorff. And then you have the option of putting in a Jordan or Riley Meredith at the bowling. So Vadera bats, and one of these guys, either a Meredith or a Chris Jordan, comes into bowl.
We'll have a look at Gujarat squad now because they come off that big game where there was Riddhiman Saha and Shubman Gill who just went all guns blazing, and even the Indian talent there has been performing. So Vijay Shankar has been coming to the party, Rahul Tewatia has come into the party, or again the 4 overseas players, David Miller. So this team just feels like somebody or anybody is given the opportunity, they put their hand up.
Absolutely. And you know, Alzari Joseph has now come in. He's going to take over the place that Joshua Little had, and therefore he's going to give you raw pace to a certain extent, which in the Wankhede will be a pretty hand. Alzari Joseph, remember, got 6 for 12 on his debut for Mumbai. Mumbai. So I think he'll enjoy the conditions out there. This is a very, very good side, and the difference between here and this is not a very wanted batting side on paper, but it's a very, very strong batting side. But this bowling, I think, outmatches Mumbai by a far margin. I think that's the difference. So Mumbai must just either put so much on the board that they can defend it, or keep them within 200. And I think 200 has been an easy chase for Mumbai this season.
It has been an easy chase, but when you think of Mohammad Shami and that ball moving around, and Wankhede, it does move around, it's got good bounce, and I don't want to say this, it's hurting to say this, but Rohit Sharma is just not seeming to fire.
That's where I was going to go, actually, that the trouble for them is Rohit's form. However, they require him fully so for his captaincy because he's calm and very calm under pressure and able to marshal them. The good thing when they have this batting lineup that's so long is that he knows that he can't kind of dawdle in there to try and work it out that way. He's going to almost hit himself out of form so that he doesn't waste any deliveries. I mean, his quality, and should he get going at any point, whoever catches it, if and when he does, is going to feel the wrath sort of thing. But yeah, their saving grace, as I say, is that this batting lineup is very long, and generally, as you say, 200's not been enough. About GT, I'd say it's kind of copy-paste from last season. Fly under the radar, get all the points. Everyone's wondering how you're doing it. You just keep doing it. And you look and you say, which ones are the stars? There's this one, there's that one. Is it their captain? Is it the batting? Is it the bowling? Is it fast bowlers? Is it spinners? Are they good fielders? Look at the keeper. Look at the openers. And it's a side that just keeps doing it and doing it over and over again. So once again, you can't say a word against them in that you can't say they're not going to do it because it just looks like they are doing it. You can ask, as we did last season, hey, have they peaked too early? But it's not even a peak because it's just kind of this constant performance as they keep going. So yeah, good to watch these two match up because one side is kind of seemingly on the rise. So that's quite good as Mumbai sort of turn up and are playing decently to see how they go against Gujarat.
Well, we had a constant horrible performance today with our predictions. So we are going to go and predict, not we, you all are going to do the prediction of your players to watch out for tomorrow.
I would really like to see, I think for Mumbai, the key is again Surya Kumar Yadav, because he's that difference between that 180 and the 220. He's very important to them. I think so. I think he's a huge factor. And hey, who wouldn't like to see Hardik back in the Wankhede? Old stomping ground, he's got a point to prove.
I was going there, but I'm gonna go with Shubman.
Another beauty.
Yeah, lovely to watch, isn't he?
He's just so beautiful.
We haven't stopped saying that this season. Like if we go through all the teams, we're picking out 2 and 3, sometimes youngsters, sometimes not, who are just magnificent to watch. So hey, it's blockbuster.